What's up, traders? My name is Darius and I'm back with a new video for you. Today we're going to have a look on gold, but also on the DXY. The reason why we are also going to analyze the DXY is because the gold price over here, the gold market, is measured in dollar. Therefore, those two pairs are actually correlated. And if we know the overall direction on the DXY, we can also make a better conclusion on which kind of overall direction that we have on gold. But not only this, very important is also to understand that, if we are going to feel on the DXY some important key levels like a support resistance or a supply or demand area, so potential returning points in the market, then we can also make a better conclusion on the gold to also identify those levels. And this is simply why I'm also using the DXY, but simply only as an additional confirmation for my trading. Now guys, before we're going to start off with the analysis, just a quick check on my TradingView page over here. Make sure to check it out because I post here regular new updates and also full breakdown analysis on some pairs, like for example GBP/USD, SP500, USD CAD, Ripple, and so on. Now let's get started with the analysis, and what we can see over here on the DXY is that I already drawn some important key levels on the chart, and I marked them yellow because those levels are basically round numbers, as you can see. So 100, 95, 90 or 80. What levels are those actually? Well, they're important key levels because they are institutional levels. So big players and hedge funds, they love entering their short trades or long trades at those levels. So as you can see from this level over here, the whole DXY movement to the downside has started because the market came to the upside and rejected massively at this round number over here. So only hedge funds, only big players have that amount of money to push the price that extremely hard to the downside. But now this is not the only reason why the market started to drop to the downside. The main reason was this resistance over here and this supply area over here. Because as you can see, the market came to the upside and we got a nice fake out. And then the liquidity was filled, came back to the downside, retest of this important key level, and then hedge funds, they have added massive of short trades, and boom, the whole DXY crashed to the downside. And on the weekly we can feel this a little bit better because the market was ranging over here in this triangle, pattern, which was simply a distribution phase, and then the market started from this key level, this huge impulsive to the downside. Now what we can see else on this monthly is that we also got here the 95 level where the price here first touched it as support, then we broke through, and right now it is acting as resistance. And right now we do expect that the price will drop down to this level, which is going to be our first target on the DXY. And this is first target, and this is the second target over here. So on long-term view, I see the DXY dropping more to the downside. And if we're going to hit this level, then we got a double top formation. Then we need to wait for price to break this level, to retest this level, and then to drop massively to the downside. And this is the kind of the idea on the DXY on the long term. This is kind of the structure what we can expect. And right now let's switch now to the weekly to see what kind of levels that we got on the weekly and what kind of structure. Now the thing is that DXY was a little bit boring the last couple of weeks, to be honest, so it was not a clear trading direction right now. So what was very clear is that we wanted to see a correction to the upside, which we got. And I thought about, we're going to get a higher correction, but it doesn't look like we're going to move higher because the market from here started and moved to the upside. Then it created here the structure level, and then it started this impulsive to the upside. Now the price actually retraced all this move to the downside, then quick reaction at the support level, and then we broke through it. And right now we're simply testing this kind of structure level, and we're preparing for the movement to the downside. this is what I see right now. This is the important structure level. Let's switch down to the daily to view it a little bit better. Yes, completely in alignment, perfect. Looks very good because the price is simply currently retracing this impulsive to the upside right now, and then we expect a continuation. Let's measure this impulsive. What we can see, we're right now between the 0.382 and the 0.5, so a good area right now for price to come to the downside, because we also got structure to the left. And yeah, this is for me actually a very strong level because it is also in swap zone. So I definitely expect that the DXY is going to drop to the downside. This is what I want to see, and this is actually what we can also expect. What else can we view here? Let me check. Yeah, this kind of an trend line actually. So the price broke through it. We already tested it, and the price started impulsive to the downside. Sorry, then retracement to the upside, and then boom, crash down. Yeah, for me actually looks good for a continuation to the downside, to be honest. And also right now we can view this whole thing then in this downtrend. Yeah, something like this right now. And yeah, then I do expect that the price is going to continue to move lower and lower and lower, but we may see some level of support at this level over here. So this is where I'm definitely going to look into monitorize how we're going to approach this kind of level, because this movement over here will allow also gold to get a big move to the upside, but then from here we can see something like this. Okay, this is what I do expect actually. So DXY short. Now let's have a look on gold, and we're going to start off with the monthly as always. And what we can see on the monthly time frame is also pretty clear, to be honest, because the market has provided us some strong impulsive, corrective, and now again impulsive. So this is a normal economic cycle, because every market starts at zero actually, came to the upside, and then at a certain level the investors are leaving the market, so they're going to take profit, and this will lead actually for the price to come massively to the downside. And this is what happened to gold. But then the price is that cheap that again investors are very interested in joining this market, and then the market is going to rise to the upside. Now what we can see else is that during this whole corona pandemic, the gold price was simply rising to the upside because this is the alternative. So from the fundamental perspective, we can expect that gold will move to the upside, because DXY is dropping to the downside. It's meaning that gold will move extremely to the upside. And what we can see over here is, yeah, from this level till the high, we got a nice impulsive, and the monthly is telling us right now, okay, we still got room for a bigger retracement. This is the same thing which we can also view on the DXY actually, because we did not tap exactly into this level, but you can view it as a test, but this does not mean that the price cannot actually come one last time to the upside, because also this thing over here, this movement right now to the downside, can be viewed as a corrective pattern, meaning that the price can still give us movement like this and then drop. This is also possible. So therefore, how the market will react to this level of structure is going to be the decision on which kind of direction the price is going to move. And on gold, we can also view the same situation, because from a monthly, we could easily see one less move to the downside to test this level, because near this level, we also got this monthly resistance, which will then turn as support. And yeah, actually guys, this is what we can still expect movement to the downside on gold, but also we can expect movement to the upside, because if we are going to have a look right now on the weekly time frame, then we can see that the price already retraced massively to the downside, as you can see already between the 0.5 and the 0.618. And the thing is actually that we still got here a important structure level, and as you can see, the price came actually from the downside to the upside retracement, and right now it is a little bit stuck into this level, and it is not decided yet in which kind of direction the gold price will move. So honestly, I want to see a break of this support of this resistance level before I got the real confirmation of the continuation to the upside. But what else we can feel is, if we are going to switch now to the daily, is that we're still in this trend line here. Okay, we're still below this trend line. You can feel it like this. This is how I like it the most to draw. For me, it looks more like this. And I want to see a clean break of this before I'm going to feel this whole market moving more to the upside. And here I got very strong level of supply, which is at the same place like we've drawn previously on the weekly, as you can see. Only a little bit more detailed because the level is not that big on the daily. Okay, so this is kind of the movements that I do expect on gold. If we are going to move higher we got the possibility that gold will move that high, then give us a quick retracement, and then I do expect the continuation. So this is the first possibility, or the second one would be that the price will drop down from here to the downside, and important level was actually over here. So this could be our target here around this area actually. Something like this, and then continuation to the upside. So those two possibilities we have right now, and the thing is why I see gold right now very difficult to analyze is because this whole move over here can be viewed as a corrective phase. Okay, so that you got actually impulsive, corrective, and then continuation. Okay, so this is how it looks like, but doesn't need to be like this. Okay, therefore for me right now, you can decide long or short. Right now it is really a 50-50 percentage chance, because you do not have right now any kind of very important structure. Okay, this is the thing actually. So also in the lower time frames, no clear direction. Only thing what I can feel right now is W pattern, so that we want to see from here and push to the upside. But actually not very interested right now for a specific trading setup. So we need to be a little bit patient and to monitorize a little bit price action to see if we're going to break structure here. Okay, so we got here our higher lower highs and lower lows and so on. Okay, so if we are going to break this kind of structure, then I'm interested in joining the bull market. Or if we're going to get a sharp movement to the downside, so new impulsive to the downside, then I'm going to watch the corrective phase for an entry for short. So for me, only those two possibilities we have right now for gold. And we need to be a little bit patient right now. Do not force trading gold, because this will not be a good result actually, because gold is very volatile, so it can smashes and clear all the stop losses on both sides if you try to simply just trade it. Because right now we do not have any kind of confirmations. What else I can see right now is that also this thing over here you can view as corrective pattern, so that gold will rise up to the upside. So it will everything depend at the end on this structure level, because if the DXY will be respected, then gold will rise up. Okay, then gold will make this movement, and then we have a clear sign of direction. Then we're going to also break previous high over here, and we're going to come into this area of supply, into this area of resistance, then retracement, and then we can rock actually gold to the upside to come to this level over here, and then trading will be very nice for gold. But for now, we need to see how this daily candle will close, to see how the next 4 hours candles are going to close on the DXY, to see if we got a nice weakness by the bulls and that we have more bears in the market in order to get a nice long opportunity on the gold market. Guys, that was my analysis. This is my thought about gold right now. If you have any kind of questions, just let me know in the comment section down below, and let's talk a little bit. And yeah, I'm going to make this week some new content for you. I'm going to make some more full breakdown analysis, so make sure to write it down in the comment section down below what kind of trading pairs that you want me to cover up this week as well. And yeah, hopefully I'm going to make a new video then, and you're going to see it. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and we're going to see the next time with a new video. Bye bye.